You know, aging isn't about slowing down, it's about knowing how to move smarter. And today, I want to share something that most seniors don't hear enough about. There are exercises out there that can actually do more harm than good if you're over 50, 60, or even 70. But don't worry, I'm not just going to scare you. I'm also going to give you the golden list of exercises you absolutely should be doing, the ones that can make you stronger, more flexible, and more energetic than you've felt in years. Stick with me because the difference between feeling fragile and feeling unstoppable could be as simple as choosing the right exercises. Let's start with the exercises you should never, ever do after a certain age. I know, it sounds dramatic, but it's true. Your body changes, your joints change, and what used to be fine in your 30s can suddenly be risky. The first one is something most people don't even think about: deep squats with heavy weights. Squats are amazing when done correctly, but when you start adding heavy weights and going really low, you're putting enormous stress on your knees and lower back. Your joints just aren't as forgiving as they used to be, and the risk of injury skyrockets. Instead of building strength, you could end up sidelined for weeks or months with knee pain or a strained back. The second exercise to avoid is the classic sit-up. Yes, the sit-up, the one you probably did hundreds of times in gym class or at home. For seniors, traditional sit-ups can be brutal on your spine. The repetitive flexing motion puts pressure on your lower back and discs, which increases the risk of herniation or chronic pain. There are much safer ways to strengthen your core that don't involve crunching your spine like that. We'll get to the better alternatives in a moment, but just remember, old school sit-ups? Not worth it. The third exercise to avoid is high-impact cardio like jumping jacks, running on hard pavement, or burpees. High-impact moves can be fun when you're young, but after a certain age, your joints don't absorb shock as well. Ankles, knees, hips, they all take a beating. Even if you think you're invincible, the cumulative effect of repeated impact can lead to arthritis, tendinitis, or other painful issues. That doesn't mean you should skip cardio altogether, but it does mean we need smarter, joint-friendly alternatives. Now that we've cleared out the danger zone, exercises, let's talk about the good stuff. These are the moves that will actually protect your joints, build functional strength, and make daily life easier, whether that's walking upstairs, carrying groceries, or just getting out of a chair without wincing. First up is the classic wall sit. It might sound simple, but it's deceptively powerful. Wall sits strengthen your quads, glutes, and core while keeping your spine perfectly aligned. You lean against a wall, slide down until your knees are at about a 90-degree angle, and hold. Start with 20 seconds, then work your way up. This exercise is low impact but high benefit. It builds the exact leg strength you need to stay independent, to prevent falls, and to feel stable when you move. Next, we have the seated or standing row using resistance bands. Strengthening your upper back is absolutely critical as you age. Many seniors develop a hunched posture because their back muscles are weak. Resistance bands are gentle on your joints but incredibly effective for your shoulders, back, and arms. You can do rows sitting in a chair or standing. Just anchor the band, pull towards your torso, and squeeze. It's simple, it's safe, and over time it reshapes your posture, relieves shoulder tension, and keeps you looking confident. The third must-do exercise is the bridge, sometimes called the glute bridge. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and lift your hips towards the ceiling. This one targets your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back. It's amazing for seniors because it strengthens the muscles that help you stand, walk, and climb stairs without pain. And here's the kicker. A strong posterior chain isn't just about strength. It reduces your risk of falls, improves balance, and makes your body feel younger. Now, you might be wondering, okay, that's great, but what about cardio? I don't want to lose my stamina. That's where low-impact options come in. Swimming, stationary biking, and brisk walking are excellent ways to get your heart rate up without beating up your joints. Water exercises are especially wonderful because the water supports your body while still giving resistance to strengthen muscles. And if you want to push yourself a bit more, you can add gentle interval training, short bursts of faster movement, followed by recovery. You get the benefits of cardio without the joint pain. Another thing I want to stress is consistency over intensity. Many seniors make the mistake of thinking they need to go hard or go home. The truth is, slow, steady, consistent movement beats sporadic, intense exercise every time. Your body responds to regular stress, not extreme stress. Doing these must-do exercises 3 to 4 times a week will get you stronger, more flexible, and more confident in your daily life. And it's sustainable. Let's take a minute to talk about flexibility, because it's easy to overlook. Tight muscles and stiff joints are a big reason seniors get injured. Stretching and mobility work should be a regular part of your routine. Gentle yoga or Tai Chi is perfect for this. They improve balance, coordination, and joint mobility while calming your nervous system. You'll notice that your posture improves, your gait feels smoother, and daily movements, like reaching for something on a high shelf, become effortless. Another critical point: never underestimate the power of your core. But remember, the core isn't just your abs. It's your back, your sides, your glutes, and even your diaphragm. That's why the exercises I recommended, the wall sit, the rows, and the bridge, are all core stabilizers in addition to their primary function. A strong core protects your spine, improves balance, and makes every other movement safer. You'll notice that tasks like bending, twisting, or standing up from a chair feel easier and less risky. You might also be asking, do I need fancy equipment? The answer is no. Resistance bands, a sturdy chair, and your own body weight are all you need. That makes these exercises accessible, safe, and perfect for home workouts. You don't need a gym membership, and you don't need to spend hours sweating. Just 20 to 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, and you're building a body that lasts. Now, let's circle back to the mistakes seniors often make. Besides the exercises we talked about, there's a common mindset problem. Some seniors think, I'm too old to change. I should just accept aches and pains. That is absolutely not true. Your body is incredibly resilient. Muscle, tendon, ligament, and even joint tissue respond to the right kind of stimulus at any age. You may not be able to lift 200 pounds like you did in your 30s, and that's okay, but you can still get strong, fit, and mobile if you make smart choices. Another pitfall is rushing movements. Speed doesn't equal strength. Slow, controlled movements give your muscles time under tension, improve balance, and prevent injury. Think quality over quantity. And always listen to your body. If something hurts, stop. Pain is a signal, not a challenge. Learning the difference between muscle fatigue and joint pain is essential for long-term health. Nutrition also plays a huge role. Muscles, bones, and connective tissue need protein, calcium, vitamin D, and other nutrients to repair and grow stronger. Staying hydrated helps your joints move smoothly. It's not glamorous, but what you put in your body amplifies everything you do in the gym or at home. Combine the right exercises with good nutrition, and you'll notice your energy, posture, and overall health skyrocketing. Let's also talk about mindset. Many seniors fear falling or hurting themselves, which can lead to inactivity. But here's the truth. The strongest protection against injury is movement itself. Weak muscles and stiff joints are far more dangerous than starting a controlled exercise routine. These must-do exercises build strength where it counts, making you steadier, more balanced, and more confident in your movements. So, to recap before we finish, there are exercises that can hurt you, like deep weighted squats, traditional sit-ups, and high-impact cardio. Avoid those or modify them carefully. Instead, focus on wall sits, resistance band rows, and glute bridges. Supplement with low-impact cardio, stretching, and mobility work. Move consistently, prioritize quality over intensity, and pair it with good nutrition. And most importantly, believe in your body's ability to improve, no matter your age. Before we wrap up, I want you to picture this. You're walking down the street, carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or even dancing at a family gathering. You're strong, stable, and confident. Your body feels younger than it has in years. That's not a fantasy, it's achievable. And it starts with choosing the right exercises and committing to doing them regularly. Remember, it's not about pushing yourself to extremes. It's about smart, sustainable movements that protect your joints, strengthen your muscles, and improve your balance. These simple, safe exercises might not look flashy, but over time, they completely change your life. You'll feel more capable, more energized, and more independent every single day. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: the right exercises done consistently will keep you strong, flexible, and confident long after your peers are struggling with aches, pains, and mobility issues. And the wrong exercises? They'll slow you down, hurt your joints, and rob you of the freedom you deserve. Make the smart choice, start today, and let your body surprise you with what it's capable of. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these exercises are you already doing, and which ones will you start including in your routine this week? Leave a comment below. I read every single one, and I love celebrating your progress with you. Remember, it's never too late to strengthen your body, improve your balance, and regain the confidence to move freely. Your best years of health can absolutely be ahead of you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Don't forget to hit the like button if this video gave you valuable insight, and subscribe for more tips, exercises, and strategies to stay fit, strong, and healthy as you age. And if you know a friend, family member, or neighbor who could benefit from this, share it with them. Together, we can all move smarter, live better, and stay active well into our golden years.